Hi, it's Christie, and yeah, time for another weekend vlog. It is Sunday, February 20th, and pretty normal week. I don't really have a lot of just normal stuff to talk about. uh, Continuing my journey with renewing my mind and focusing on the condition of my heart. That is still going. I had therapy on Wednesday evening, and my therapist once again pointed out a negative thought pattern that I was not aware of. So I was like, yeah, I have a lot of work to do in that area. But it was a fear-based thought pattern of, what if I can't do this thing, right? And she's like, why? What, like that's a negative thought pattern. Like turn that around. Instead of what if I can't, I am going to do great. I am going to do this. And I was like, right. So that is completely separate from catastrophizing and the other stuff that I talked about a couple weeks ago. So, yeah, lots of work to do there, but I'm going to keep at it. It's an ongoing thing, and it's good. I'm learning all these things little by little. So, rather than talk about that stuff today, I thought we would do something fun today. I am going to share with you one of my favorite pastimes. Caveat, I go through phases. So sometimes it'll be like my favorite pastime. Like I just want to play, it's a game. It's The Sims. I want to play The Sims like all the time. Like 24/7, I'm thinking about The Sims. And then I'll go through a period of time where I'm like, meh. And I don't touch the game for, a couple of weeks, month and a half. I mean, who knows how long. And then something will happen, something will spark in my brain. I want to try this thing. And I'll get back into the game. And then I'm like on it and I'm playing it constantly. So I am in a playing constantly phase at the moment. So I thought I would record a little bit of my gameplay and kind of show you what are some of the things about The Sims that highly amuse me and why it's so fun to play. Because all The Sims is you're just living life. You're just living life. It's these little fake people. Why is it so fun? And I will show you why it's so fun. So yeah, I'm going to introduce you first to my Sim family that I'm currently playing.
Pakyoin Limla? Kibaya!
So this is my Sim family. That's Emma there in the middle, and she is currently eating breakfast with her adopted twin sons, Cameron and Chase. Cameron is on the left and Chase is on the right. And they are actually based on a TV show called Lab Rats, kind of, but also based on a fanfic that I wrote about lab rats, because actually only Chase was in lab. I'm going to have to explain this. Okay, let me see. Chase is based on a Disney XD show called Lab Rats. And Lab Rats...
Let me explain. No, there is too much. Let me sum up.
So Lab Rats was a Disney XD show about three teenagers who had bionic chips and like technology-based superpowers, right? So that Chase was my favorite character in that show. Then there was a spin-off show called Lab Rats Elite Force, where Chase and his sister Bree joined up with some actual superheroes. So their powers were like super and not based on technology, right? So they joined up with the superheroes to make this new Elite Force. Then Elite Force ended with a really, really horrible cliffhanger where poor Chase just got his little heart broken, and it was like, oh, all the feels. And it just ended, right? Like they were fighting these shapeshifters. Long story, cut it short, too late. They were fighting these shapeshifters, and then stuff happened, and their evil Uncle Daddy, who was sort of their father, but he wasn't evil anymore, he got hurt, and okay. Forget all that. Anyway, he got his little heart broken and all the feels, and it ended, right? So then, because it ended like that, in my head, I'm like making up like scenarios of how to resolve this situation. And I wrote a fanfic. I'm a geek. I write and read fanfic all the time. So I wrote a fanfic to like resolve what happened at the end of Elite Force with Chase and his little heart and all the feels. And in this fanfic, it gets really okay. Sum up. So he got cloned. He didn't know he was getting cloned. Like some bad people cloned them and like superheroes and stuff. So they ended up with this clone named Camillus, who was a clone of Chase, but was like goth, and like he had a black mohawk, and he's like really badass and like really horrible. But he wasn't horrible. They said he was evil, but he actually wasn't. And there was this whole thing, and he was living with this old woman named Emma. And Chase went to find them because he thought Emma was in danger, but she wasn't, because he was actually helping her. But then the bad guy who cloned Camillus in the first place came and found them, and hurt Cam really bad. Emma was like traumatized, and Chase got her, and then Chase ended up with superpowers also. And then Chase ended up de-aging Camillus and Emma to deal with like the trauma and the injuries and stuff. And so Camillus became Cameron, and he became Emma's adopted son. And so you have Cam and Emma, right? That's the fanfic. Then for The Sims, I was like, what if, here's like an alternate ending of the fanfic, okay? So then I'm like, what if Chase, because of his trauma and oh my gosh, all the feels, right? He's like, I want to be de-aged. I don't want to be, raised in a basement and be like they were raised in a basement and be like a bionic hero. I just want to be a normal kid and like raised by this wonderful woman and have a twin brother named Cameron. So in this alternate ending to my fanfic, Chase also gets de-aged. So he and Cameron are now semi-identical twins who both have superpowers, and they're being raised by Emma, who was also de-aged due to trauma. That is the long story of my Sim family. Yeah, I might have too much time on my hands. Anyway, so here's teenage Cameron in my game, and one of the things that I just love about The Sims is just watching them do regular life things, but often they do them in really funny ways. So what I'm about to show you is what happens when you have a Sim who doesn't know how to sing attempt to sing. Check this out.
Ooh, 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 chubby grub. Ray, 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 Ray. Do re da la fa de ra. Ray, Ray. Do fa, da fa la la, la, da.
The next thing I want to show you is what happens when a Sim who doesn't know how to sing attempts to do karaoke. So here we have Chase, and he is going to do a little bit of solo karaoke for your entertainment. Enjoy.
Chobi Guambe, Chobi Parks by Bay, Chobi Baru, Chobi Penefin Bitchaboo, Chobi Wam, Chobi Gorm, Chobi Guam, to Binim, Chobi Wam, Chobi Gorm, Chobi Guam, to Binim, Chobi Guam. Ha ha ha, Tenif.
He looked pretty proud of himself when he finished that, didn't he? Well, the next thing I'm showing you, this is Cam, back to Cam, and he is now doing yoga. This is really fun to watch. Again, when the Sim isn't very good at it yet, Cam is just learning yoga. So as you can see, he's losing his balance, kind of falling around while he's trying to do the yoga poses. And it shouldn't be as fun to watch as it is, but it's really fun. Partially because I do yoga myself. So, I see this and I remember like, some of this stuff I actually look exactly like him attempting to do it, and other things, it's like, well, the Sims get better at it way faster than a real human being would get good at it. But yeah, it's just fun to watch them do yoga, sing badly. You can see an easel there in the background. Cam is very creative. He paints. And I just let them live life. They play video games. They have dinner together. Cam and Chase go to school. It's just fun. So, That's The Sims. It's my current obsession. I am having so much fun playing with this family, playing with The Sims. Crazy, horrible singing, karaoke, just randomness, sim randomness. I love Simlish. It's fun. It's very fun. So, yeah, after I finish filming and editing and posting this, guess what I'll be doing? Yep, going straight back into the game. So, I hope you enjoyed this a little bit weird vlog, but it was fun for me. So, until next time, dag dag.
Upala Gore, Upala Zembi, Upala Tway, even Zip Town.
Baruni Spore, Baruni Wimby, Exabay, Zippy Town, Ebly Marpoo Jows.
Some got the left,
Gorby Day, some got the